You know how it would go. Everybody in this room would know how it would go. You know what I mean? But I guess it'd be good for the sport if we fight now.
You know how it would go. Everybody in this room would know how it go. You know what I mean. But I guess it'd be good for the sport if we fight on now. And later, John Davis has reacted to Shakur Stevenson signing with Mayweather Promotions. Meanwhile, Timo Lopez recently said that he wants to fight Tank. He added that he is a level above Devin Haney and does not need to fight him to prove it. A fight between Lopez and Tank Davis, he claims, would be more eye candy. Lopez said of Haney, "He is nowhere near any picture. He has been helped a lot. In many ways they wanted to make him seem like he is the greatest. I don't hate the kid. I'm not knocking him down. When I lost to George Cosischer, he and his father were jumping up and down, celebrating." Haney currently holds the title of EBC Super Lightweight Champion in recess after his April bout with Ryan Garcia ended in a no contest due to Garcia testing positive for PEDS. Lopez added when he lost to Garcia, "I didn't jump up and down. I just said okay and wished him nothing but the best because I know what it feels like. I don't believe Haney is the American dream. I don't believe he is the next Mayweather or any narrative they want to put out there. I believe Haney is someone who reaches a certain level in life and is going to stay there forever." Lopez emphasized that he always seeks challenging opponents as he pursues greatness. The 26-year-old said, "I have got a tough competitor ahead of me. He is hungry. It is almost like a Rocky Balboa story for this guy. I can't overlook anybody. He does not stop throwing punches. He has everything to gain. I have everything to lose. I always pick the toughest fights." My resume speaks loudly. Fans believe that he is talking about fighting Tank. Next, however, coach Kenny Ellis recently revealed a date for the Gervonta Davis versus Lomachenko fight. Ellis, currently studying Ukrainian, indicates the fight will take place in November. World Boxing News reports that Las Vegas is leading as the venue for the bout. Davis intends to pursue another world title belt, even though he explicitly asked the WBA not to promote him from regular champion to full title holder. Despite his request, the WBA elevated him anyway. And now Tank is setting his sights on another championship. Strap negotiations have been ongoing between Top Rank and GTT Promotions since Davis defeated Frank Martin. If the fight is finalized for the date Ellis mentioned, or another date on the calendar, Davis versus Lomachenko will become a pay-per-view collaboration between both promoters. Ellis detailed his determination to prepare for Lomachenko months ahead. The trainer emphasized readiness to execute a strategy aimed at making Davis the first fighter to halt Lomachenko's career. Ellis said, "I'm studying Lomachenko. He throws a hell of a lot of arm punches. He brings his left foot parallel when throwing his left hand and fights on his tippy toes, sometimes falling off balance. He's a great amateur boxer, though moving from phase 2 to phase 3. Ellis added, "I'm studying Lomachenko." Why are these Lomachenko highlight videos popping up all of a sudden? Are they supposed to be intimidating? He won't see the 12th round with Dant Davis on November 24th. Leonenko will be destroyed. Lomachenko secured the IF title after defeating George Cosischer in May. He traveled to Australia to complete the task, setting the stage for a significant showdown with Davis. Davis was once thought never to face Lomachenko. However, the importance of titles eventually resonated with Davis. Additionally, Lomachenko not being at his peak might have influenced Davis's decision to pursue the showdown. If the bout takes place in November, it may mark a major turning point towards the victor being unquestionably declared the champion in 2025. On the other hand, Shakur Stevenson criticized Gervonta Davis during an interview recently, accusing him of prioritizing safe fights and avoiding tougher opponents like Stevenson himself. Stevenson, the WBC lightweight champion, suggests that had Tank Davis been more of a risk taker, he would have opted for Edwin de los Santos instead of Frank Martin. Stevenson claims Martin withdrew from a scheduled fight with him indicating Martin's lack of seriousness about facing him. Shakur is feeling resentful that WBA regular lightweight champion Tank Davis refuses to face him, opting instead for lesser opponents. Tank has mentioned that Shakur is among the 7 opponents listed in his new contract. Shakur doesn't appear satisfied, yet as he continues to criticize Tank Davis. The timing of the fight shouldn't be an issue. It simply requires more time to build anticipation. Shakur's name isn't prominent enough to significantly bolster a matchup against Tank, unlike the rematch between Davis and Ryan Garcia or Isaac Cruz. Those bouts would carry more weight for Tank Davis than a fight against Shakur, who is primarily recognized by hardcore boxing fans and particularly admired by the most dedicated enthusiasts. Shakur claimed that Tank fought Frank because he is selective about his opponents, accusing Tank of taking the least risk. He argued that if Tank were as daring as he claimed to be, he would have fought Edwin de los Santos instead of Frank Martin, who had previously pulled out from fighting him. That's why he's fighting him. He's picking and choosing. That's what he'd do. Tank take the least risk. If Tank was really a risky or this person he claimed to be, he would have fought Edwin dos Santos. Why not fight the that actually fought me instead of the that pulled out from fighting me? Shakur added that Tank's decision didn't make sense if he truly believed in his own abilities. He pointed out that Edwin dos Santos, a formidable 135-pounder, with both boxing skills and power, would earn Tank significant credit if defeated. Shakur noted that the sport often involves fighters taking the least risk for the highest reward, a strategy learned from the best like Floyd Mayweather Jr. He concluded that no one should criticize him if they aren't willing to face the same challenges. That's like that don't even add up. It don't even make sense, bro. If you really like that, you see that this is a big 13-5-pounder. He got boxing skills and power. You will get credit for beating him. Why not fight him? Come on, bro. This is this a game. We're playing like the least risk for the most money. And I respect it. That's they got it from the best of them. I get it. But truthfully, you can't talk to me and say anything bad about me or nothing about me if you're not going to get in that fire. Shakur concluded by questioning how he could lack experience compared to Tank, pointing out that he is a 3-weight world champion, while Tank has only held 2 belts throughout his career, both being the same WBA title. At 130 pounds, he also noted that Tank's opponents are unwilling to fight him. But how can I not have the experience if I'm more accomplished than this dude? I'm a 3-8 world champion, and actually really a world champion. Tank had won 2 belts his old career, right? They was both the same belt. He had a WBA at 130 elves. That's the only title he ever hold in his career. Then if you really look at it, his opponents don't even want to fight me. I got offered. I mean, they try to get Pitboy to fight me. He didn't want to fight me. The people that y'all saying, oh, this, that, and the third, these dudes don't want to fight me. It's a reason they don't want to fight me. And I respect it, 'cause it's like y'all can say, oh, I'm not experienced, I didn't fight nobody. I'm not battle testing, I'm not this. But if everybody's saying no, if is all lining up, and they like no, there's no way we could fight. There's no way that I could get in a ring with none of these dudes you talking about. I wanted to fight. However, Stevenson is eager to face Tank and has been pursuing this fight for a while. In a recent video appeal, Stevenson directly urges Tank to stop ducking and expresses frustration at continually calling for the match. Tank recently clashed with Floyd Mayweather, alleging Mayweather was stuck in Dubai due to owing money. Mayweather swiftly refuted the claim, prompting Tank to challenge his former mentor to a ring showdown, albeit in a playful manner. However, Stevenson seeks a serious bout, specifically aiming for a match against Tank. Stevenson, speaking directly to Tank, said that Tank's issue wasn't with Floyd Mayweather, but with him. He urged him to make the fight happen, expressing frustration over discussing it repeatedly on social media and accusing Tank of avoiding the fight. He called on Tank to stop ducking him and agree to the match. Say, man, look, man, your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather, you sitting here beefing with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you, Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's make the fight happen, man. I'm tired of tweeting. I'm tired of talking about it. Stop ducking me. And let's make the fight happen, man. Come on, if this fight were to happen, it could potentially be enormous, perhaps even monumental. We've witnessed the incredible excitement generated by recent clashes like Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, showcasing young prime fighters in their element. Fans crave more of such matchups. Shakur Stevenson embodies pure boxing skill, while Tank Davis combines smart boxing with devastating power. Together, they boast a combined record of 50-0. With 37 knockouts, the sport would undoubtedly thrive from the spectacle of this bout. Stevenson is becoming apprehensive about Tank's interest, despite Mayweather's recent tweet pushing for this fight to happen next. Tank's willingness remains uncertain as Tank easily defeated Frank Martin. There appears to be no obstacle preventing him from accepting Stevenson's challenge, except perhaps his own hesitation. Who would win if these two fought later this year? Tank Davis has shown impressive form in several bouts against a weight-trained Garcia and Leon.